I never come back, you stinking scaddies.
All we wanted was...
Zoltan?
Don't give a flying fuck what you wanted. Get! Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
An old friend.
Geralt, in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure. Oh, Geralt. We think alike.
Rumble time!
Come on, come closer.
Okay, this is hard against so many guys.
Stop walking into his sword!
Oh, another jumping. We're leaving.
My sword?
Reminds me of our days of yore. Eh?
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Told you this place was no good.
Ploughing fruit.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Maybe the dream about Dandelion was not just a dream.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Well, just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
So ground floor would be...
Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
Right. Yeah, so the ground floor would be this.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Is that his loot? Wow. I'd imagine he wouldn't go anywhere without this.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
A letter from Pomil de Rabbe. Maybe someone didn't like Dandelion running the place.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
That was his name? Okay. A letter from female admirer.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
But still.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Read your bit. Read Dandelion's planner. Alright. Rosa van Adre, like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sing into humorous blue. She sunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. A charming garden enclosed villa in Gildorf. So that's the location, maybe? Molly, though well she knows the touch of silk and lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace. Gildorf, villa next to the morgue. Next to the morgue. Garden enclosed villa in Gildorf. If I only know what Gildorf is, maybe part of the city. I almost wish there was no quest pointer, so maybe I could even turn that off, but I kind of want to have the general direction. Vespula, though timid in looks, no adventure did skip her. My heart melts when she asks, ever had a big dipper? Far corners, laundry near the mouth of the Buntar. Laundry. Marabella, though her cries are divine when behind closed doors, standing on stage, her squawks are drowned by snores. The pits near Pauper Square. Elihal, a figure most rare, her natural dual, look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Tailor's shop across from Tannery. I don't think I will be able to find those without that. So can I get more information from Zoltan still? No, I think Alright, yeah, looks like I have a whole lot of ladies to talk to. And Zoltan.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Interesting. Okay.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach, and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives.
Alright.
If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment, till she pulled a bit in the reins out of her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosavar Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Varatra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
Well, this Rosa is definitely an interesting character. Just because of her father.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Alright, Zoltan.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Alright, this will be a interesting journey for sure. Right, so I see all of them here, that's good. So I have 2 here close by and then 3 there. Alright, excellent, great. Alright, and do I have some information here about them? Well, not really. Well, maybe I will just go and find out.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
And that's what I intend to do. I took a little break from the game. This might be mid-video, but welcome, welcome back anyway. Let's go and find these women. Now that I think about it, was probably the break I took. That quest title, Broken Flowers. Knowing Dandelion... yeah.
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Yeah. That's one thing you never do. You don't hit a woman. You don't hit anyone, but you don't hit a woman.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Ooh, interesting option. Wow. Do I want to say that? No.
Mine offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Burn you!
Together now. Kill the horse. You pay for this.
Burn you!
I like the choice of spear.
Burn you!
I don't see a crossbow, man. Spooky crossbow.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Yeah, she's probably not talking about the blood.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
That's probably a good idea.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Bathhouse, eh? Maybe Dandelion had something going on with the bathhouse, and I'm not talking about just women.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
I guess it will be pretty much the same with all of them. Just in case I get into a fight, let's use a swallow and meditate before we talk to the next lady. So another washer lady.
It's getting cold.
Yeah, it probably is getting a little bit cold. It's actually pretty nice touch what they have going on in here with these
River tosses someone ashore each day.
washer ladies.
Refugees
Because
escaping hell.
so far from what I'm seeing, this is a pretty believable city with everything in it. Like I haven't really checked out their are there like toilets and how they deal with that, or do they just dump it into a river? But there's food production on the outskirts. They need to wash their clothes, so they're doing it that here, of course, next to a river. All in all, very, very believable.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
And here I was, for some reason, thinking they are all women.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Actually, I do want to know the rest.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
I'm not really... Why would I ask her? Well, maybe it's strange to Geralt, but I don't know. That's really not something I'm that interested in. Why he dresses that way?
What did you and Dandelion talk about?
He just
asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Okay, so Kalkstein is alive. Or I would imagine that was some sort of he didn't actually burn alive himself, or maybe he did, but that's a way to go. If he's dead. And that just might be the best line in the game, at least so far. Yeah, pretty good.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
I guess just for sake of completion, I will ask.
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
This was most interesting conversation, and thanks for the good laugh.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Okay, so if I need fancy clothes, he's the man.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Well, actually, yes. Ooh. No, not now.
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Alright. Let's see. So there are elegant courtier's doublet, elegant skelich shirt, skelich tunic. Oh, one of these masks. You know what? I have a feeling I will have to go into one of these. You know what? I will buy these, and I will already. Oh, these are quite expensive. Okay, I will come back. I have a feeling I will have to dress up to a masquerade.
So long.
Alright, thank Elihal. I will come back for Gwent and possibly some clothes. Alright, we have two other companions of Dandelion to meet.
Well, another freak.
It looks like I chose another path into the city, which is great, so I got the shortcut. Yeah. I wonder if there's anything here. Should I run in the back streets? I'm not sure what quest that is. Was it the priest? There was the merchant I want to play Gwent with, so there's at least two Gwent players to play with. And I don't think I'm done with
Got a monster under my bed. Will you help?
I'm not going to step into that just yet. I don't think I'm done with the big city players, because okay, so on this side they really are scared of me. So whatever stories the temple is spreading, it's working. What was I saying?
Washed your hair.
Yeah, the lady I played cards with, Madame of the bordel,
Just this morning, my
mentioned someone I should play.
Some mysterious murders happening in
But
some
I
house.
don't think I have access to that person yet, so
Drunk troubadour. She never lies about serious matters. Some storekeeper told her the cause.
Oh. Wait.
This Baronet's La Valette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Alright.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
La Valette. I'm just thinking about that fellow from Witcher 2, the beginning, the prologue. Wasn't he La Valette?
We've arrived.
Wait, races?
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
I do like to talk to Molly, but I also, because usually the yellow option is the one that takes this forward.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
You know what? I will.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Alright, so there was Thunderbolt, hard to control. I don't think I will take the black one. I think the Sericanian horse with good stamina is something I'd like to try.
Heard tales of Zeracanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
All right. I've only done a couple of the horse races.
Riders, ready!
Don't spare the horse!
Well, move it!
Alright. Let's just try to stay on track. Now watch out where they are. Not use too much of my stamina.
Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of!
Yeah, I'm going.
Don't spare the horse!
Let's go!
Blocked him a bit there.
Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of!
While recovering. Too easy.
Don't spare the horse!
Too easy.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Superior racing
Now,
saddle.
Could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
All right. I'm actually a little surprised. Morvrand there was surprisingly they took the loss well. I was expecting some bitterness.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt? That Geralt? The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again?
Yeah, let's be honest here.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But...
Yes?
Or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Sister?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
I wonder why.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
All right. So where am I? Interesting. I'm out in the fields. As said, very realistic. We actually have some wheat fields here, which would be the case in if we had such a big city as this one. Really nice touch. I also like the fact that we have an option here to return with them.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Yes. All right.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Yeah, when we talked to the general in Vizima, I didn't get really good impression about him, but here he was actually really polite.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
And nice.
Likewise. See ya.
Yeah, the Baroness. Just let's just go and check here a bit. I would really like if yes, it was her. So Baroness Maria Luisa Lavalette was the talk of Temeria in her time. This noble woman had been King Foltest's mistress and even bore him two illegitimate. That's a hard word for me. Children. This caused quite a scandal and prompted several notable families to take up arms in revolt, only to bloodily crushed by the king's forces, who took Lavalette's castle during a hard-fought siege at the beginning of The Witcher 2. To the Baroness's good fortune, Geralt of Rivia was with King Foltest at the time and saved her son, Arian, from the fate that otherwise would have been his for having participated in the revolt. Luisa Lavalette thus had every reason to think quite highly of the Witcher, and her esteem became quite apparent the next time they crossed paths. So all that might have gone very differently if I had killed. Or not saved. No, but wait, Arian. So was the... Man, I don't remember my own Let's Play anymore. What my choice was there, because I remember fighting him, but did I actually end up saving? Did he help me in that escape? Were they actually talking about the children? Don't know. There's an inn here I have not been in. Kinda interested in going there, but maybe I will wait with that.
That's just talk.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
Orphanage?
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come
You're
after
grey
all.
like my grandma.
Why not? A rat bit him.
That's just
and he's
talk.
caught a fever.
Bring your children to Marabella's School of Dots, where they will learn reading, writing and respect for the cards. We charge no fees, but welcome donations from all. Your generosity is what keeps us going.
That's just talk.
Alright.
He's as good as in the grave.
Oh, excuse me, children. Geralt can fight all the bandits, but and get past them, but the children a bit harder.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems?
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snakely whip rose skyward. Jee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
I wanted to know about mold. So Dandelion was interested in the bathhouse. Dandelion wanted himself a boat. He was interested in mold. And there's a woman Dandelion told was his sister. Probably wasn't, but that's what Dandelion told. Let's just advance more of the fleet-footed here. So still a couple of more to go before I can raise my level. Not that I noticed there's actually a... I got additional one there. Wait, I can't go back, can I? I can't undo? I don't think I can undo. Damn. I could actually start getting some options from here. Axis sign with the dialogue. Dialogue options is something I'm very interested in, but well, I'll get it next time. I'll definitely want something else now because I can open it up there in the next level. Yeah, definitely. But we have one lady to talk to, and she's not too far away. So let's go see her.
To leave this city somehow.
Okay, I was just following the path there, but I didn't want to really go through a house. Interesting. The inn was called Nowhere Inn. Alright, but yeah, the last lady.
Hey, not like that.